on this now from Suay Nilhan Acikalın. She's a lecturer at Ankara Haci Bayram Veli University and is speaking to us from the Turkish capital. Suay, good to have you on this news hour. Are you surprised at how quickly Russia rejoined this deal, considering that it was just over the weekend that they said they were pulling back, and on Wednesday morning we hear they're back in?
Good evening, Yashni. Actually, when the first Russia decided to withdraw from the Grain Deal agreement, we were in the TRT World screen again, and I thought that we should see when the President Erdogan and the President Putin have a phone call, what will happen, because Turkey is a facilitator and the mediator role, and of course our President's role between these agreement process in the leader-to-leader diplomacy has a huge powerful to make this agreement revitalize again. And that's why I'm not surprised, but actually I was expecting that more early, if they have a more earlier phone call after the Russians' decision of withdrawal, because both two leaders' personal leadership and also through the process, Turkey and the President Erdogan personal efforts also considered by the, of course, facilitator role of United Nations shows that these old process and the grain deal agreements once more revitalized thanks to the President Erdogan and Turkey.
Well, the G20 in Indonesia kicks off November 15th. There's still no word if Putin will attend, but do you think Russia could use the deal, which runs out on November 18th, as political leverage with other countries to get what it wants?
It's not easy to answer with this question, but I'm not personally expecting once more any withdrawal if there would be any attack or another security issues. And the next week we will see on the G20 if the President Putin will join the world leaders. There will be some possibilities to meet both again the President Erdogan and President Putin in Bali as well.
Suay, how important is this deal for Turkey's diplomacy and role as a mediator in the conflict and the deal, as well as being a bigger player on the international stage?
Yashni, actually, Turkey has a huge, deep background as a mediator role for many years in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But this grain deal, definitely a historical one, not for only the Turkish foreign policy, but also world history as well, because since the war started, President Erdogan leading the peace process efforts, and of course, Turkey playing a key role, both making this grain deal to hinder possible of the food crisis or the grain crisis, as well as along with this grain deal, Turkey tried to bring two countries into the peace process table. That's why this grain deal and also efforts of Turkey and President Erdogan will be remembered in the history during the first and only grain deal realized in the wartime in our century.
Suay Nilhan Acikalın, thank you so much for your analysis, speaking to us there from Ankara.